and president of the Colombo Maitland Lions Club, as well as is the director in charge of the senior citizens affairs. So I think he's together with me, and firstly he will address and he will announce his ideas, plans, and the thoughts. So I invite Lion Cornelius to address this August gathering throughout the world.
Thank you. Today is the Senior Citizen Day 2020. In fact, most of the speakers talked about the senior citizens and their problems, all the things, and how they plan for this celebration, Senior Citizen Celebration 2020. In fact, I have some new idea. That is not a new idea. Now, most of the senior citizens feel loneliness. So loneliness kills them. Because of that, we have to think seriously about the senior citizen problem. Because elders, normally, they like to talk more. They talk several times. They repeat several times. And they like to tell their past stories and their past achievement. They like appreciation from the people. Now, I visit a lot of senior citizens and talk to them, and I found out that most of the seniors expect love. Actually, we have to be happy because most of the children give meals, good clothes, and medicine, everything. They look after them very well. However, they have a problem. That is loneliness. Because they complain their children are not talking to them, not listening to them. Because of that, they become sick. And they are very weak also, I noticed. So we have to make awareness among the people about the loneliness through village level with the help of students and principals. We have to make awareness among the students to spread the news about the loneliness problem, because grandchildren, they can talk to their grandparents and old parents. They can talk them. They can make them happy and healthy. The main reason is we have to do this with several activities and make awareness among the people at village level. We have started some project. In fact, we had a full day program inviting senior citizens and children, teachers, and ask them to talk to them and find their real problems and make students to understand, and they have to keep their grandparents happy and healthy at their home. And also, recently we had a essay writing competition, keep senior citizen happy and healthy. That is in 40 school in a division of education department. We visited 3 times to 40 school and talked to all principals, teachers, children. And this is a very good program. We could able to spread the news successfully. Similarly, we have to do several different things in village level to keep them happy and healthy. And we have to make awareness among the young people, because young people only can follow these things. So we have to make awareness among the students and spread this news through community centers, school, churches, and other social service organization, and make awareness among the young children and try to keep our senior citizen in their last journey happy and healthy. Thank you.
In session 2 is a Rotarian District Deputy of Luzon South Jurisdiction of the Knights of Columbus, Philippines. He is the past president of the Rotary Club of San Pedro South, and he also served as the Assistant District Governor of RI District 3820, a school principal of Smart Kids in Makati City, a school consultant for the Immaculate Heart of Mary School in San Pedro, Laguna, and a potential to be partner with SUNFO Global to work for the senior citizen. May I now welcome my kabayan from the Philippines, Rotarian Resty Ramos.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say good evening, and thank you for inviting me and share with you some of the points that we do have here in the Philippines. So first, greetings from here in the Philippines. I'd like to say that the life of man is a cycle. When we were born, everybody rejoiced. There was definitely happiness and jubilation because of our coming in. When we were young, we were the center of the world. We were the center of their lives. They cared for us. They all loved us. As we began to grow, we learned that the center of the world was not just us, but we have to reach out and live well with everybody else. We learned about the need to take care not only of ourselves, but also those around us. We faced the world. We learned. We grew. We developed. We honed our talents and new skills. And most of all, we learned to share. Many of us got married and have children. Then the process begins again. But everybody has to grow and become senior citizen. Many of the senior citizens are lucky because their children are still taking care of them. This makes them very happy, very healthy, and very fulfilled because they still experience the dignity of being created in God's image and likeness. Unfortunately, though, not all seniors are that lucky. Many of them have been left alone to take care of themselves. Many have felt that sense of loneliness, that sense of dejection, that sense of rejection. And in the process, they have become sickly and lonely. But thanks to the United Nations for declaring August 21, which is today, as the International Senior Citizens Day. The Family of Nations has recognized our duty to look after the needs of our senior citizens. The United Nations has recognized the efforts, the love, the concern that these seniors did and gave in their productive years. Now, my friends, is the time for all of us to take care of our seniors. Let us exert our best efforts to make them feel happy, healthy, loved, and cared for, the way we all experienced in our formative years when we were still young. This now is my challenge to all of us, to the Lions International, to the Rotary International, to the SUNFO and SUNFO Global Federation, to all civic and religious organizations, and even all governments around the world. Let us all come up with doable plans and programs for our senior citizens. Let us give back to them that dignity and that privilege to be happy and healthy again while they are still alive, but in their sunset of their lives. In the Philippines, we are a bit luckier because the government has plans for us seniors. We have many privileges in transportation, in communication, in hotels, which I hope I can share to everybody. A friend of mine in India has communicated with me saying, what can we possibly do in our country? And we have shared and we have learned. I hope we can do the same. Thank you very much. Mabuhay and God bless.